What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report. I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello.
And we are doing some Galactic Republic on Galactic Republic violence today.
Yeah.
You got tired of being on the receiving end of Anakin.
Yeah.
So you're going to dish out some Anakin yourself.
It's my turn now.
Yeah. Also very excited. Got a lot of the new Vanguard Ridge terrain from Imperial Terrain printed off, and very excited to get this on the channel because I think I think this is really cool terrain. So very excited to use that one. So we're gonna have some fun with that today. And of course, if you guys like what you see, hit up the comments down below, like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to support the channel monetarily, you can go to patreon.com/AegisBrandStudios. A couple bucks a month keeps the lights on, keeps the dog fed, and keeps the content current. Or alternatively, you can go to iwargame.net, use code AegisBrand, let them know we sent you, and get one of these great pre-marked maps for your own use. All right, so I see some familiar faces here.
Yeah, we got some pretty classic Padawan's Day Out going on here, except I feel better about everyone involved in this list, and it's great. We got Anakin, still being cool and awesome and hits you like a truck. We got Ahsoka, who gets to move him and help him hit like a truck. We got the 501st, who are cool now. We got Lumi, the best Jedi, don't at me. Barriss, who is also here. I think she's fine. She's probably the most flexible slot in this list, but I think she's still pretty good.
Get down her tree and get some pushes. She's just obnoxious.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
And the 212th, who are really cool, actually.
Oh yeah, no, I dig the 212 these days.
Yeah.
And across the way, we got Mace Windu and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've been wanting to get Obi-Wan on the table again for a little bit since this update, see how he feels with everyone. But we got Commander Phil with Phil's clones helping out Mace today. And we got Crosshair and the ARF clone troopers helping out Obi-Wan. So, yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going to work here. I'm hoping that having Commander Phil and Phil's clones kind of help the movement situation a little bit, because I don't have Rex or Ahsoka or something like that. So we're going to see how well that goes. All right, we got shifting priorities for the mission today. Alex, you did win priority.
I did.
Yeah, you have Anakin on one flank, Luminara on the other. I'm sending Mace after Lumi, and I'm sending Obi-Wan after Anakin, because Obi-Wan is the only one who has consistently beat Anakin throughout the history of Star Wars.
And I am only now just noticing that on your side of the board is a distinctly higher elevation. Oh yes. No, he has the high ground.
Obi-Wan brings the high ground with him. That's how this works. Yeah, so that's what we got going on here. So it'll be first turn for, I guess,
the Republic?
The Anakin Republic.
Yeah.
So I almost forgot to flip the mission card over here.
We have Steal Secret Plans.
Oh, it's been a while since we've gotten the Center Cross. Okay, there we go. Anakin. I mean, Lumi's a great reserve.
She is.
Yeah. Anakin. No.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it's Ahsoka.
It's Ahsoka.
So against my advice, you're moving Anakin.
Yeah, legally I could move Lumi, but no, actually.
Yeah, no. So, and then what is Ahsoka up to?
She's going to pay a Force to do a little jump.
Ooh, I love this. You're already 2 Force down.
Yeah, it is a little unfortunate. And then she's going to hunker and take a move action and get onto this point right here.
Ooh, she's getting on right at the cusp, eh? Mm-hmm. All right.
I'd rather not be shoved off, but I also don't want to get shot.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right. And that's Ahsoka all done. Yeah. And you decided you actually wanted to move a little bit further up.
I did. I realized you have like 3 ladders. You can shoot me no matter what.
Yeah, well, okay. This ladder over here is going to help shooting you so much, right?
1,
yeah, I got
2,
1 over
3.
This one's right in the center. That's both our ladders.
Yeah.
In fact, it's more on your side, so it's your ladder, sir.
I doubt.
And you got a ladder right there as well.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. All right, who we got? We got Crosshair. We're actually just going to put him into reserve and immediately get Phil's clones. Okay, so we're going to move one of Phil's clones to hit this ingress point just to get up here. And then the other one of Phil's clones is, we're just going to go hit up the center a little bit there. And let's see, are we within 5?
Doesn't quite look like it right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to, I'll spend the Force.
Force expenditure.
Yeah, so we're gonna just dash. So we'll just dash this guy right up to there, and we'll get a hunker, which is good for Obi-Wan's thing anyway, and we'll get one over there. And then we're just going to make a single shot into Ahsoka.
Okay.
All right, so I got 7 dice. You got 7 as well, I think.
7 as well.
Yep. Darn.
Ooh, a deflect.
Yeah, there is a deflect there. And I'll get 6 successes.
6?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I actually rolled pretty well there.
I will block 3 and get a jump.
All right, well, and I'm going to take 2 damage off of all this. So you're blocking 3, you said? So 3 go through, so I did not get my dash, but I did get, oh cool, I got to recover, which is going to happen after you deflect me, or before you deflect me.
Great.
Yeah, take 3 points of damage. I'm going to shove you, and then I'm going to recover. So we're just going to shove you right off the point.
And then I'll jump back onto it.
Yeah, but I figure make you actually move around a little bit there. I'm not going to bother following up on that because just don't care. And then I will take 2 points of damage, but I'm also going to spend another force, and we're going to have a Jedi just do a fancy little advance. It's going to be Obi, and we're just going to get him up to there. Because the nice thing is now if I put him into reserve, a jump will get him on this ingress point.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And get him up to deal with that. And then I'll take the 2 center points, and I'm going to score 3.
Rude.
Woo! There we go. Who we got?
The 501st.
All right. All right, moving over that center piece of terrain. It's not a higher elevation, so you can definitely do that.
In a defensive-like maneuver.
All right, spending that force, you're down to 4.
Yeah, and then we are going to hit the ingress point.
Yes, sir.
Take a cool little climb.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot a guy.
All right, 7 dice to my 6.
Starting with the one in the back, we got...
That's
not bad at
actually
all.
Pretty much the exact same roll I did against you.
Yeah, but this is a crit,
Yeah,
so...
that's fair. So I'm going to block 3 of these. Yep.
Okay, so I'll get 3 through.
So pretty much, yeah, so that's going to be, what, damage, pin, damage, and then a strain or a shove?
I think I'm going to go with the shove, yeah.
Oh, going to go with the shove? Okay.
Well, it gets you off of the point as well, and...
Just right back?
Yep.
Oh, wait, I'm steadfast.
Well, then I'll go with the strain.
Yep, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and then we got another gun for you.
Whew. All right. Okay, that's 3
That's
crits.
frightening. Yeah, that's 3 crits.
So I will block your non-crits.
Yeah.
And let me just catch up with the damage here.
Yeah. So
I'm pinned and strained.
And it was 2
damage.
from the deflect.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're dead.
Yeah, I'm definitely down because of that extra 2 there.
Yeah. Because this is going to be 5 damage because I'm going to reapply the pin and the strain.
Yep, that will definitely do it. So yeah.
Yay for murder?
501st got some work done there.
Yeah.
You get some nice little momentum for that.
And I also got a flow of the force trigger, which we're going to use on Luminara. Get her up the board.
Yeah, no, very, very nice. That the 501st can actually do a heckin' murder these days.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, no, three crits was really solid for that.
Very solid.
All right, and then we go back down to 0, because you score 3, and then we both get some momentum there.
Yeah.
We're going to top deck into Mr. Mace Windu. All right, so we're going to use rushed action. We're going to get Obi-Wan to hit this ingress point.
My hunker.
Oh no, your precious, precious hunker. And then Mace gets to do a little dash as well. Just going to get up there. And then I think what we're going to do is I probably need the full distance.
Yeah, because you have a ranged 4 Force Crush.
And what is the range? Yeah, it's range 4. So.
Which you can definitely do.
Yeah. So we'll
you can definitely do it, but you need to the whole distance.
Yeah, and I just barely have line of sight on you there.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll do that. 6 dice, probably going to do a supporting fire dash. So let's see what happens here.
I will be deflecting if I live.
Yeah, I think you're definitely going to live there.
I'm going to block 3.
Okay, good talk.
Oh no, for real?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Yikes.
So oof.
Guess I'll deflect.
Mace takes 2. That really sucked. And I think what we're going to do is we are just going to dash him back to hit this ingress point.
Okay.
Just to go up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really highly unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I failed to do anything, so I only score 2.
Okay.
Who's up next? The 212.
212th indeed.
They can definitely punish people at this point.
They can try, yeah.
All right.
So we're going to go with the 501st.
Okay.
Or
so I just want to...
212th.
Yeah, the 212. Okay, yeah. So I was going to actually point out with where you have the range ruler right there, you weren't actually within range of me.
Yeah, no, it's...
But moving up a little bit.
Yeah, that is a placeholder. I am moving past the end of it to make sure.
All right, yeah, so you definitely have range on Mace at this point then.
And now we'd like to shoot Mace.
All right. Well, I got 5 dice because I moved over to my Vapod stance.
And I got 6.
Okay.
We're going to start with the first
Coordinated fire?
Oh, yes, coordinated fire.
There we go. All right.
Not the worst. 3 expertise is a crit and a strike to a crit.
Yeah, so you got 2 through.
Okay. In that case, 2 damage, a pin, and a shove.
I don't like how this game is going so far. This is actually really rough.
Yeah. Now the question is, can I still shove you and shoot you with the guy in the front?
If you shove me this way, yes.
Okay, then I shall do so.
Okay. There we go.
Gun number 2.
Do I add some dice to this? Nah.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to be adding a crit to that?
Turning a strike to a crit.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll turn a crit to a strike.
And then block.
No.
Oh. Oh.
No.
So I will get 3 through.
Yep, and another pin?
I will pit, so it's a total of 3 damage because I'm reapplying the pin.
Oh, okay.
I'm also going to expose you.
Shouldn't it be a total of 4 damage? Oh, no, that's right. There's another shove.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're going to be exposed as well.
Yeah,
and then
this is... And then you just shove me off
I think I just shove you off, yeah?
Yeah, this is...
Be gone.
Yeah, that's really bad for me. Like, really bad for me. Okay, and that's the 212 all done?
Yeah, I'll call it there, score 3, and
Yes, sir.
have a happy day.
All right, gotta try and turn some things around here, and we got Phil. All right, this is actually really kind of rough for me here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend a force, and we're going to use his. Actually, we're gonna climb up here
With the
because it
move
is a
action?
climb. No, because it's a
climb action.
It's a grappling hook.
Phenomenal.
And then we're gonna go down there.
Oh, extra distance.
Yep, extra distance. And then what we're gonna do? Is we are going to just go up here and get just within range of Ahsoka.
Okay.
Actually, I want to stay within 5 of the. Okay, I am.
You are? Yep.
Yep. And we're just going to throw 5 dice into Ahsoka.
Okay.
All right, 5 dice coming in. Okay,
No deflect.
That's actually not too bad. That's going to be 6 successes on 5 dice.
I'll block 3 and you'll get 3 through.
All right. Well, that's going to be 3 damage, a disarm, and a shove.
Okay.
So that actually, the shove is
The shove's the big one,
beautiful, yeah. Because
And
that's
you said
going
a disarm as well?
yeah, because that's going to take that point back for me.
It will.
And as far as Phil's thingy here goes, we have the. I'm not going to follow up, but what we're going to do is we are just going to get out of Anakin range, and we're just going to move him
Out of Anakin range.
out of Anakin range, just right over to this side using the supporting fire dash from the clones there, and I will take 3 points.
Yeah.
So, boom, there we go. So Phil and Phil's clones are the ones having a good day for me today.
They definitely are.
The Jedi, not as much, it would seem. So I thought it was Barris, and then we started talking Anakin, and
No, it's not Anakin. It's the Shatterpoint, which is Anakin.
oh, okay, well, fair enough. Can Mace do his Shatterpoint stuff when?
No.
So Anakin gonna spend a force for a jump.
Force for a jump.
All right, you're down to 3.
Walk right in.
All right.
Say hi to Obi.
Yep. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I got 6 dice against this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hopefully, Obi's dice are a little bit
stay
stronger.
on Gem So, I think.
I mean, Gemso is great for damage output.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Just big Gem So time. Whew.
All right. Sadly, I cannot so uncivilized against melee attacks.
Got him.
Ooh, that's a lot of fails.
A lot of fails. 3 expertise is
Not
2 crits.
Yeah, not a lot.
2
for you.
crits, 2
Okay.
strikes.
All right. Geez, 3 expertise is going to be. So I'm going to block 3. And I'm going to turn a crit to a fail.
So 1 will go through.
1 will go through, and I'll take
for 3 damage.
3 points of damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, that makes me happy. Are you
Yeah.
dropping the 2 force for another swingy swing?
I definitely am. At this point, I'm debating whether or not I'm flipping when I do it, because I need to do 7 to you, which is still only 3 successes.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good odds.
We do it.
We do it. All right. And I mean, if you take him out, you get some force back, right?
Yeah.
In your box, sir.
Yeah, can't change the past on that.
Yeah, but that's a good roll.
That's a really good roll, because
I think you're still just...
is two crits.
Oh, that's actually not as good for me. I'm going to block 4. I'm going to turn a crit to a fail.
Block 4 crit to fail? I needed one more.
Ah, Obi-Wan lives.
5.
So Obi-Wan has taken a total of 7 points of damage, but he lives.
He lives.
He lives indeed. I really...
Or no, he's taken 8.
Is it 8?
Yeah, because it's 3 and then 5.
That's right, 3 and 5. Yeah. So it's taken 8. But Obi-Wan lives.
Obi-Wan
and
does
holds on
live.
to the point.
Yeah.
And this is a great example of when Anakin swings and whiffs, it hurts.
Yeah, I'm out 3 force, and I didn't take a point.
Yeah. Jeez. Oof. You'll score 2, and we'll both get some momentum there. And you flipped over to Shien to be a little bit more defensive.
I am.
All right. We're going to top deck into the ARFs. All right. I think I want to attempt to disarm Anakin. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a force for defensive maneuvers. This guy's going to hit this ingress point and go up there. And this guy is just going to
move up,
zip over to here, and then we're going to focus and shoot.
All right.
8 dice from the guy on the ground. That's could have been better.
This is really good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I took out my one and only fail.
Yeah.
What's your expertise doing for you?
My expertise is going to be a crit and a strike.
I am blocking 1, 2,
and a crit
3,
to a strike.
and then crit to strike.
Jeez. Okay. I see how this game is going today.
And then did you have a fail in there?
Yes.
So we'll deflect. You had 2 crits though, so...
No.
No? Oh,
no,
I thought your expertise gave you a second. My mistake.
No, it gives me 1. If I had 4, it gives me 2 crits.
Okay.
There's the second attack. I don't like how many fails I'm seeing in this game.
That is once again 3 blocks and a crit to strike.
Yep. We're all done here then.
Okay.
All right, we double checked the footage. I apparently did have a second crit on the first attack there.
Yeah.
So you'll take 1 damage and a pin on Anakin there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, very unimpressive attacks on my part here. I do, however, still score 3. So the struggle is still kind of going for me here.
Yeah.
So, but who do we got? You have Barriss, Anakin, and Lumi.
Yes. This is either Barriss or Anakin, and this is Lumi. And I think, looking at how things are going right now, it might have to be...
All right, so who is it?
We're going to get Barriss off the top.
Yeah, with how long it was taking you to kind of figure it out, I figured it wasn't Anakin. Because I think Anakin...
Anakin would be a snap
and Anakin's a windmill slam down.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping I get an Obi-Wan activation before Anakin goes.
Absolutely.
Last force being dropped.
Yep. She's going to take her force actual sprint. Don't look at Lumi that hard.
Yeah, and you definitely get within engagement range of Phil here.
That is the plan.
I hold on to my hunker.
Rude.
Mighty Obi-Wan abilities here.
And then we're going to punch you with a coordinated fire strain. Actually, if you use Obi-Wan's ability, you get to recover.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, so we're not going to bother about the pin. We're going to do the strain.
Okie dokie.
And then, I got 6 dice for you.
All right. Bring on the herd. I got 6 dice too.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm like a Jedi. Ooh, I like that. 3 fails. You're rolling like me now.
3 expertise is crit, strike.
Oh my goodness. I'll block all your strikes.
My crit will go through.
Yeah.
2 damage and I reposition.
All right. It's a reposition on 1?
Reposition on 1.
God dang. Okay.
Yeah, I think I just have to come around to this side of the point. Because you can't use a reposition to climb.
No, unfortunately not.
Right to here.
Okay, well, I gotta check something here. Is it worth it to strip the hunker
and tie it?
Yeah, we're gonna do that so I maintain control of it, and we'll recover 1 of that damage you did to me too.
Or will you recover the strain that got put on?
Oh yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. I'll rather eat the 2 damage and instead of eating 3 there.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And you'll score 2. So even though I'm getting my teeth kicked in at the moment,
you're getting good scoring. I have not been able to take these points back from you.
Yeah, I've been able to hold on to points, and that's actually been kind of a big deal here.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, who do we got? We got Obi-Wan, and as much as I want a patience here, I think Obi-Wan needs to go because if Anakin gets to go, I'm just in trouble here.
That makes sense to me.
So, yeah, we are going to spend 1 force.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I'm getting near the bottom of my deck, right?
Fair enough, fair enough.
So I don't really need a whole lot of force. So I'm going to spend 1 force, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I get a better shove angle against you. Oh, actually... Yeah, no, we've actually already checked it.
Yeah, we've checked it. Your angles are fine.
Yeah, I do have
extra dice ain't bad.
Yeah, extra dice ain't bad. And as much as I want to like focus and just throw a whole bunch of dice at you, I think I'm going to hold on to this one and just see what happens afterwards.
Okay.
Foolish Anakin has met Obi-Wan on the high ground.
Yeah.
His natural state. So yeah, we got 10 dice on Ataru going into Anakin.
I got 6.
And hey, that's actually a solid. So you're blocking what, 3?
3 and crit to strike.
Crit to strike. I'm okay with a crit to a strike because that's
Still 4.
That's still 4. I kind of wish I was on my other side where I had a whole bunch of recovers now, because that also would have given me a shove.
Fair.
Yeah, because I could have gotten 4 recovers, shoved you, and pinned you again, so it would have been like 7 damage.
Yeah.
Which would have been outstanding. But anyway. Yeah, so on 4, oh Christ, what am I doing here? All right, so yeah, that's actually way better than I thought it would be. So
this is real bad for him.
Yeah, so Anakin being pinned, disarmed, and thing. By the way, I forgot to mention I was going to coordinate our supporting fire dash.
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah, 3 conditions on Anakin plus 7 more damage, shoving him off on top of all that.
Yeah, he's not having a great day.
And we're just going to reposition in a way that
blocks that ingress a little bit.
Blocks that ingress point.
Fair enough.
I mean, it makes it hard for me to get somebody up there as well, but with Anakin being pinned and Anakin being your last draw on the deck,
yeah,
I am not concerned by Anakin anymore
Fair
at this
enough,
point.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan just handedly takes the point, and we're going to take cover.
Yeah, fair enough.
And give himself a tidy little hunker there, and yeah, we'll score 3. Boom. All right.
The odds aren't great, but I'm still going to try.
All right. I was not expecting you to top deck Anakin. I thought Lumi was probably going to be the one to go.
Nope. It's Anakin time. He is going to take a recover action on his disarm.
Okay.
And then we are going to do a 6-die force crush into...
Do you want to know how many dice I have?
More than that.
I have 8.
Yeah, I'm kind of banking on crits here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whew. But I got my crits here.
Okay.
Because one expertise is...
You got 2 crits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't do more. I can't get rid of more than 1 crit, so I am going to go down here, unfortunately. But I am going to
block everything
else. I'm going to block 4, going to turn a crit to a strike. And 1 goes through, which is enough.
Yeah.
To take down.
That is a murder.
Yeah, it is enough. It's a heckin' murder.
It's a heckin' murder.
So first off, you get bunk.
And I get a force recovery
You get a force recovery back. Now, you have no more action.
So now he has no more actions, but both of them are alive and still on that point on the wrong elevation.
Yes, sir.
So I will still take that point at the end. Oh, sorry, I have flow of the force.
You do have flow of the force.
My goodness. We're going to flow of the force this guy over here so that I have 2 people on the wrong elevation on this point.
When Anakin swings big, he swings big.
Yeah.
Because that's going to give you this point over here.
And then it's looking like I'm scoring 4. Now, I believe his ability happens before I score as well.
It happens at the end of his activation.
Yeah, so we're at the end of his activation now. I get to dash all of my...
Everyone but him and Lumi.
Everyone but him and Lumi get to dash. And then, because I killed a primary, I also get to move the struggle token 1 space?
Yep.
Okay. So I can't have her go up because blocked that ingress point.
That is correct, sir.
But
you take the point regardless.
I do.
That's still a big deal, right?
I don't want to move her then. She's kind of fine where she is.
Okay.
And
yeah, we'll let you resolve all these.
Yeah.
So Ahsoka's just underneath the bridge there. The 501st hanging put, 212 moving around, and Barriss just securing this position here.
Yep.
You're going to score 4, putting you... Like, that was a huge swing.
That was big, yeah.
That was
the 1 momentum from killing.
Points.
Yeah, 5 points, big swing.
I'm actually really surprised that you did not flow of the Force Anakin and then spend his 1 force to do a jump to get up on the same elevation as Obi-Wan.
He's pinned.
That's why I thought you were going to float the Force Anakin.
I suppose I still kind of want the Force for Lumi's sprint.
Which is fair. But anyway, let's see how I can recover from this. We're going to pull Crosshair out of reserve. We're going to immediately plink the 501st, strip them of their...
Rude.
Yep, and do 1 point of damage. We're going to spend 1 force on Crosshair. We're going to have him climb up here. So he's going to get his focus.
Fantastic.
With Find the Shot. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move within 2 of Mace here. Yeah, we're going to move within 2 of Mace here. And we are going to just plink the 501st, I guess.
Yeah. They're down to 5 dice now.
Yeah, we'll just plink the 501st. 10 dice into the 501st.
Dang, go 501st. Block 4.
Oh, jeez, your dice are on fire today. Well, I'm going to add, I'm going to get 4 crits.
Oh, jeez.
And a reposition here. So that's what we got going on.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So with the 1 damage you got plinked, you're going to take 6 more. You're going to be pinned.
Yep.
And we're going to recover these 2 conditions off of Mace. And then we're going to reposition. And we're just going to get Crosshair right up to here.
Okay.
And just get ready for the next mission or the next struggle here. Because I'm taking 1 point. Woo!
Yeah.
Momentum. And you just...
Yeah, I'm physically incapable of dragging this out anymore.
Yeah,
Lumi gets an activation.
Lumi gets an activation, and she'll just do something. All right, so Lumi.
Yeah. We're just going to walk to the edge of 2 of you.
Yep.
And then we got a cool 7-die attack for you. We're going to Supporting Fire Strain, because why not?
Okay, well, I had to strip my hunker, so I don't have it anymore.
Cool.
So only 5 dice for this. That's a lot of expertise.
It is.
That's a lot of fails.
4 expertise is Crit Strike Strike.
Well, you're going to get a Crit Strike Strike through.
Okay.
Yep.
So with 3 successes, how about... How much damage do you already have on him? 2?
He has 2 on him at the moment.
So I'm not killing you no matter what, but that's A-okay with me. How about we do 4 damage, and we're going to shove you just once.
Sure. I have no idea where you're going to shove me, but...
So first I reposition. That's the first thing. I'm going to run away.
Brave Sir Lumi ran away.
Oh, we hit the ingress point. Cool. And then we shove you.
All right. Hopefully with struggle 2, my dice start kind of being a little bit more in check with me here. Because you've had an amazing struggle one with attrition-wise.
Last force she's going to use to dash over to here, I guess.
Makes sense to me.
And that's the struggle.
And that's the struggle, yeah. Struggle number 2. We're going to need a new exit. Yes, sir, we will. This one right here.
What?
Because you got nobody on any of your points, and I got Mace and the ARFs on these black points.
Wow.
So, yeah. Priority objective is going to be the back point.
Ooh, okay.
And, well, I got a Shatterpoint to go with whoever I want.
Sure do.
Yeah. So first things first, Mace is going to, because he's in Vipad, he's just going to get his butt over to here. And sadly, unless he has a very extra long lightsaber there, nothing's going to happen there.
Not quite that long.
I'm going to activate Crosshair, and we are going to just plink a point of damage into, I think, Anakin.
I agree with that, and I hate it.
Yeah. Then we're going to focus, and we're going to shoot Barris with hopefully a Supporting Fire dash over here. Here we go. Oh, that is a roll I needed to see. You're blocking 3, it looks like? Yeah.
Sure am, yeah.
You're blocking 3. So we'll just get rid of these 3 right here. And my 1 expertise here is going to be a crit, and I'm going to get 5, which
is more than you needed.
Is more than I needed. So 7 points of damage. You're also going to be pinned. I'm going to recover twice onto Phil there. Crosshair is going to reposition, hit this ingress point, go up here just within 5 to make sure I can still Supporting Fire here. Supporting Fire dash, if you would be so kind.
Just down like so?
Yep.
Right to here.
Oh, look, that puts me on the point.
It sure does.
I will take cover.
You focused.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. My original plan was I still had an action after
Yes,
all
but
this.
you did not need it.
I did not need it, and I will score out 4 points.
You will.
For a great activation from Crosshair there.
Phenomenal.
All right, we got the priority point. That is going to be the ARFs.
Yeah.
And the 212, which I don't think are going to be able to take
Sure
it.
not.
So, you're going to reserve them?
Yeah.
Shatterpoint!
Could be anybody.
So, Anakin, eh?
Yeah, we're going to pay a force to jump and get rid of that pin.
I love it.
Then we're going to walk over to here.
Which definitely puts you within punching range of the ARF.
And then it's a ARF punching time.
ARF punching time. Okay, well, I got a 5th die for this because I do have my hunker still, which makes me a very happy panda.
And I'm going to stay on Gem So and hit you with 8.
Yes, sir. All right, if you could just roll a bunch of fails for me, that'd be super.
No.
Or you just crit out. Yeah, sure. Okay, I think that's 3 crits and 3 strikes.
Sure is.
Yep.
Or this was a crit, was it?
You rolled a natural crit, and
Yes.
then you had like 2 expertise.
Oh, it was 2 expertise. Yeah, so
Yeah.
2 crits.
Yeah, so it's still a crit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're still getting your crit. Oh, wait, 2 expertise? 2 crits. Yeah, so 3 crits and 3 strikes.
Oh, yes. So it is. I am looking at his range.
I'll block 2 and take 4 strikes.
Yeah, 4 go through, which means you're very dead.
Sadly, yes. I needed to block 1 more, and...
I'm going to strain you and also jump.
Yes, sir.
And then 2 identities trigger.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, Flow of the Force is going to trigger.
Yeah,
and you'll get a force back.
Yes.
Woo!
Hooray.
And
The
Flow of-
economy.
And it's in shambles, I hear. So I don't think that puts you within.
No, but it gets her closer.
Yeah, it gets her closer. And then I have to make a decision on whether or not I'm using my momentum here to, or not my momentum, my thingy here.
Your hunker?
My hunker here, which I think I will, because it'll get rid of the strain that you just put on me as well.
Sure.
Not that it really matters, but we're just going to get this ARF up to here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to. Oh wait, they weren't a secondary or so. So there's no other.
There's no extra dashing.
There's no extra
There is
dashing.
a force recovery, which we already did.
Yeah, I've got it there for you.
And then we're going to score 2.
Yeah, I guess so. And you'll get some momentum for that.
Oh, and for the murder.
And for the murder. All right, priority for me is going to be, Anakin's point. Shatterpoint.
Could be anybody.
Could be anyone. All right, well, we are going to Shatterpoint, and we're going to actually choose Crosshair.
But before we go there,
But before we go there, we're just going to move Mace up enough to get within 2 of the 212th. Because he can. And, yeah, five dice.
Yeah.
Into the 212.
all right.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's going to be 1 crit and 3 strikes. And you're going to just get rid of 1 of my strikes.
Block 1, yeah.
So 3 go through. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
1 crit, 3 strikes.
No, sorry. 2 crits and 2 strikes.
2 crits, 2 strikes.
Yeah, 2 crits, 2 strikes. The same result. 3 still go through.
3 go through.
Yeah, 3 still go through. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do 5 damage and a strain there.
Yep.
And the 212th are just not happy.
Yeah, if they do anything right now, they die.
Yeah. Also, before I forget, with Crosshair's activation... now
it's Crosshair's turn.
Now it's Crosshair. We're going to plink Ahsoka for 1. Just take her down to 1 point of health remaining.
How dare you?
Then we're going to focus and shoot Lumi.
Yeah.
10 dice into Lumi.
She's got 5.
Not a great roll from Crosshair with... I rolled 5 fails, so...
Well,
You're blocking 3? So what is my expertise? Does it do anything good for me? 2 crits and a damage.
that's not bad.
So you're going to take 4 damage and a pin.
Not bad for only getting 2 through.
Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah, that is pretty much my activation. I will score, because I did not get the priority, I'll just score 2. Like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, because Anakin's was the
Right,
priority
yes.
here. But I'm teeing up your team
Yeah, I've
quite
got
a lot here.
2 12th dice to strain, and then 1, 2, 3 people alive on 1 and 1 alive on 2.
Yeah. Yeah, just really teeing things up here.
For sure.
And that's going to be the activation. Priority point.
It's going to be
That's Mace.
the point formerly known as Mace Windu's.
Yeah, this is actually good for you because...
And pull the 2 12th.
Sure. So I guess you're going to recover that strain?
Sure am.
Okay. And I think a walk does put you within 2.
But I'm engaged.
Oh, you're engaged. Yes,
I
sir.
sure am.
All right. So what's up?
I think... Oh, well, they both do the recover, right?
Yeah, so you can recover one of your...
One of the damages as well.
Okay. So down to 4 damage on
Yeah. And then I suppose we'll do a shooty shoot.
Okay.
And or a punchy punch.
So, punching first or shooting first?
We're going to punch first.
Punch first.
Yeah, this is not great, but we're going to do it anyways.
All right, well, I got 5 dice, protection and steadfast.
I got 4. My final result after mods is strike, strike, crit.
All right, well, I will block 3 and I'll turn a crit to a strike.
Time for the shooty shoot.
Time for the shooty shoot. All right.
Yeah, I was not optimistic about that. That one was also an attack I made today.
So who's being shot?
We're going to shoot Phil.
Phil? All right. So Phil has 5 dice for this.
That's good. That's real good. Because 3 expertise is strike to crit and also a 3rd crit.
Whew. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not blocking any of that then. Because, yeah, the 2/12 are just crit machines.
Yeah.
I do have protection and steadfast. Whether or not it's going to matter, don't know.
Oh, no, it does matter, because you have how much health left?
3.
What if I did 2 damage, which you then reduce to 1?
That's it?
But I am going to
successes?
pin you, shove you, and expose you.
You're not going to shove me anywhere, but...
Well, I'm going to pin and expose you.
Pinned and exposed, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez, Phil got off better there than I thought he would.
Yeah, they have that late spike on their attack.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That being said, I wasn't really hoping that I was going to take any points today. This is kind of your struggle.
Okay, so you'll score 1 and get a momentum.
I shall.
All right. Priority objective is going to be Mace's old point. And who do we have? Crosshair!
Not the triple crosshair.
All right, so Crosshair is going to plink Lumi for 1.
Rude.
Yeah. Then we are going to climb.
Here, I
We're
gotcha.
Yeah, we're going to spend a force to get our butt up there. And focus. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to move within 5 of Anakin here. Bonk. And Anakin, it's time to take a nap.
Rude.
Dice into an exposed Anakin.
He blocks 2. I think you got your 1 through.
I think I did. God, jeez, that's a lot of crits. Like that's a lot of crits. That's 5 crits and a damage.
I think you got him.
Oof. All right. Well, we're gonna pin you, take you down, and we're gonna just push you into oblivion with 3 shoves.
Yeah.
Which I just really love. Because here's the other really interesting thing. I wonder if 3 shoves puts me on this point.
Oh my.
We're going to try and get the shoves in there. So shove number 1 puts us right to there. Shove number 2, get us down to there. And then shove number 3
is the one that matters.
Is the one that matters. Get us right over to there, and no it doesn't quite get me in.
Darn close, though.
Very close, very close. Now, ironically, if I'd gone the other route, I actually could have repositioned.
Yeah.
Which also would have put me on the point, but I think I like having Anakin really displaced.
That's fair. That's
I think that felt a lot better than closing out the struggle.
I also get Flow of the Force, and I get to recover 3 times on someone.
Yes, sir.
I think I want that to be the 501st.
Okay. Gonna keep the pin on them, or?
I'm gonna keep the pin on them, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or, no, we won't keep the pin.
All right, so they go down to 5 damage and get rid of the pin.
Yeah.
Lovely. And yeah, so I will go up to 6, and the struggle's looking really good for me at the moment.
Yeah.
Gotta do our,
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so priority point
That's
is...
going to be Mace's former point.
And then dazzling you with the knowledge of the Force. With Lumi's foresight, I can tell you that I'm immediately going to reserve Anakin.
All right. So who's up next then?
Barris.
Barris.
I'm actually very okay with Barris.
Pinned and engaged with Mace, though. That's a little rough.
Oh, no, I'm still fine with it.
All right. Mace is going to spend 2 force on tempered aggression. So I'm rolling 7 dice.
All right.
I don't think I needed to. Although that's really good conversion right
Yeah, because that's 2 XP's is crit, strike, strike.
So what am I doing here? I'm blocking...
A bunch.
Blocking a bunch here, yeah. I'm going to block 3 and a crit to a strike.
So crit to strike, and then block 3.
That's not as impressive as I would have thought, but it keeps Mace alive.
Yes. I'm going to be hitting you with 3 damage.
Sure.
I'm going to reposition. Look at me go.
Yep.
And I'm also going to shove you, which I will...
I'm steadfast.
...follow up on. I wasn't actually going to even try. I was just going to... Oh, you're also protection, so take 1 less
protection,
damage.
Yep.
And then move action.
Yeah, so it is going to be able to put you onto the point, which is what you needed. Mace is still just annoyingly alive.
Yeah, I got the pin on him. That's more what I cared about,
Which
honestly.
is fair. Which is fair.
Oh, and I coordinated fire pinned as well. So that's an extra damage.
Oh, did you coordinate for your pin?
From the 212th, right?
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So that would be, with your protection, a total of...
I have 1 left.
Yeah, because I did 1, 2, 3...
You would have done 4 total.
Oh, I didn't pin you. I'm stupid. I didn't pin you on the tree. I pinned you with only the coordinated fire.
Oh, okay. So
I'm looking at the shove and being stupid.
All right, so I only took 2.
Yes.
All right. Well, Mace is alive on 9.
Yeah.
Woo! And you'll score 1 point and get some momentum. Oh, wait, no, 2 points.
Yeah.
And get some momentum. That's right. That was the priority.
That was a priority.
All right, priority points. So this is the struggle.
Yeah, no.
This is the struggle at this point, and we're waking up Phil's clones. Phil's clones, wake up! And, ooh, you know what? I actually had a really good plan, and now I'm not so sure I have a good plan. Yeah, I still have a plan.
Okay.
We're going to start by doing a little shooty shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start by shooting into Barris right here.
Okie dokie.
So this is going to be 7 dice.
I got 4.
Into Barris here.
Not terrible. I'm going to block 2 and get a reposition.
So 1 goes through.
Yep.
Which, that actually really hurts.
I mean, she's dead.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to recover, though, what I wanted.
She is dead.
So, yeah, okay. So she does go down. Are you repositioning anywhere?
Yes. We are going to reposition her. I think just kind of... yeah, here.
Okay.
And then I also get a quick flow of the force trigger.
Yes, sir.
Remind me, this is the other one there.
That's the other one down there, yeah.
So I think we'll do it onto Ahsoka.
Okay.
Peel 3 damage off of her.
All right.
Putting her to 4.
All right. 7 dice into the 501st. That's a good... Oh, geez. Okay, well, yeah.
They're dead.
I somehow full treat on these guys here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well, it turns out you don't need to take another point.
So we'll just I don't know, shove this guy. There's that clears.
Yeah, I think it clears.
It clears. It gets you down there. And then I'll recover that pin. Yay me! Do enough damage to you. I got a dash in there as well. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna dash him back this way. Because we're about to go into a new struggle, and that one might be active. And
anything else on that attack? Because
you're also going to be strained.
Oh, yeah. I do have another flow of the force trigger now.
Yeah, because flow of the force is wacky like that.
Yeah, the dash is once per turn.
Yeah, but the recovers
the
are
isn't.
anytime wounded.
We're going to recover the pin and 2 damage off of Lumi.
Sounds good. And I was originally going to send Phil's other clones down here, but...
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, because I'm scoring 2 points and I got 2 momentum. So I have movement now.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to move this guy. So he's like right there, backstopped a little bit, I guess. And actually, hold on. No.
Holding on.
He's not going to move at all. My second action is going to be a recover.
Ooh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. So you know what? Let me just...
When that guy did his dash, just move ever so slightly differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And we'll just get rid of the strain on him.
Yeah.
We'll just do that because we're casuals here. But getting rid of that pin on Mace.
That opens some stuff up for you.
It hopefully opens some stuff up here.
More than that, getting rid of the strain on Phil opens that up in that you can do that thing with Phil's ability and not kill Phil.
I mean, in all fairness, I was willing to let Phil die. But yeah, and we'll just close out the struggle.
Yeah.
Final struggle.
Okay, so
Commandeer
it's always
a
the
new
middle.
ride. Yeah, so the middle is always on. So now I'm kind of wishing I had sent somebody there. I don't. So if you choose this one, nobody's controlling this point, nobody's controlling this point, and nobody is controlling this point.
Yeah.
If you do this one, Phil's clones are controlling this point here, but nobody's controlling the others because you're just out.
I have a funny opportunity in front of me here, which is if I pick the one that is closer to you and activate 1, 2, and 3, I could pull Anakin out of reserve, go and try and beat the ever-loving crap out of good old what's-his-face over there, Crosshair, and then maybe score the board.
I mean, you are pinned, so...
I mean, he's dead, so he'd wake up and get rid of him.
It's going to be expensive to get over there.
I think he can do it in a walk.
I don't know if you get engaged in one. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about.
Yeah. All right, so down the center and your back point.
Yep.
Okay.
And
priority?
for priority, we have the midpoint.
And
I
who do
get
we
to
got?
peek at the top, and I get to be really glad we had this discussion as the 501st.
Yeah, no, I think the 501st is actually your best pull.
Yeah, Anakin had a spicy play, but I think the 501st is better.
Yep. So they wake up, they get rid of their strain.
Yep.
And you're on the point, so you don't even need to move anywhere.
Sure don't. Welcome to focus shoot territory.
Yep. Well, Phil, you had a good run.
Yeah, we're gonna start with I believe actually we should check ranges before we do this because I might. Or no, I've got range on Phil's clones. Start with the guy on the ground.
You totally
shoot
have
Phil.
range on Phil's.
Yeah.
They're almost point blank.
And coordinated fire pin. No, we're gonna save the coordinated fire pin for Phil's clones.
Oh, in case you take out Phil in one.
Yeah, because he has how much left?
He's got 3.
3 left, and he's already
Protection and
pinned.
Steadfast.
So I do kill you in 2.
Yep.
Yeah. So 8 dice for you.
No, because you got to do 4 points of damage. I got protection.
You have 3 left, and I have to do 4 points.
Yeah.
And you're already
it's
pinned.
damage and
So
pin. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So focus shoot into into Phil. I think I got my 2 successes.
I mean, I'll block 3, but. So, yeah.
Well, I'll get my 3 crits through.
Yep. So that is definitely a fill down.
Yeah, we're gonna kill you and also string you.
Yep. And Flow of the Force triggers.
Yeah, we'll just go send Lumi onto this back point.
Oh wait, sorry, you add 2 more on there. I forgot I was exposed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you got your tree.
Then we'll also. Oh gosh.
It's the one on the bottom, so a reposition actually is not bad either.
Yeah, actually. Do I use the reposition then to get this guy onto the back point instead?
I don't know if he... Yeah, he makes it. You double body it, though. Getting both him and Lumi on the back point, probably not a bad plan.
So we'll use the reposition on this to get him
Yes,
back to here. And then we've got the other one shooting into Phil's clones.
All right, now I gotta quickly check something here. Yeah, I am within 5.
Okay. And this will have a coordinated fire pin from the 2/12.
Thanks, I hate it.
And then 8 dicer.
All right. Oh, 3 crits.
3 crits.
I will block 2, so you get 4 through.
Beauty. Yeah.
So once again, I'm going to be taking 5 points of damage. So 4 points of damage and a strain because of protection.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that hurts. But you got your reposition, but I think you want to stay on that.
Yeah.
That back point there. Or that
we
center
will
point.
just kind of move to here. Kind of shore up a little bit.
Yep. No, that definitely hurt. That was a good 501st activation.
Very good 501st activation, yeah.
And you'll score 3 in a momentum.
I shall.
Boom. Very nice way to start. Priority is going to be Lumi's point. Ugh, okay. And the ARFs. All right, ARFs it is. We're going to get over here, get ourselves a nice good old shove angle there. Mm-hmm. And this ARF is just going to get over to here. And time for a little shooty shoot.
Shooty shoot.
Top ARF, shooting at the 501st. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. I needed a good roll here.
Not a bad roll for me either.
Going to be a crit and a strike. So 3 crits look like they're going through.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's exactly what I needed. Mm-hmm. That's going to be 3 damage, a pin, a shove, and an expose.
Okie dokie.
So we'll shove you off the point. Mm-hmm. Which unfortunately means I'm now into punchy range, which is not what I wanted to be at.
But I am exposed.
But you are exposed.
Also, are you following up on that?
Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's just get onto the...
Makes sense. Yeah. Hate it.
All right. And I mean, I got nothing else going on here, so just a 5 die attack into the 501st. Maybe I get lucky and I spiked hard.
I'm blocking 1.
That is not how you spike hard. That is going to be 1 goes through.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 damage because you're already pinned.
All right.
So yeah, there you go. 5 damage on the 501st. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
That's not bad. I can't really be too upset by that. Mm-hmm. Do I spend the force on a defensive maneuver? You know what? This game is getting really tight.
Okay.
I think I do.
Okie dokie.
So what we're going to do is we are going to defensive maneuver this guy right up to there. Mm-hmm. And this guy will defensive maneuver. There's like a little outcropping right there that I'm just going to backstop myself against.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to do that. And we'll score 2 points and a momentum.
Alrighty.
Bonk. All right. Priority. That's going to be the Phil's clones.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Can I get to peek?
Well, I mean, I don't think Anakin makes it to Phil's clones. So yeah, we'll give you a second. All right, so we're top decking?
We're top decking Lumi.
All right. So what's she up to?
She's going to start with a cool climb action.
All right, gonna go after Phil's boys, eh?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Then we're going to force speed.
All right, down to 4 force for you. But I'm about to take a lightsaber to the face.
Yes, and we are also going to coordinated fire with a pin.
Sure. Okay. All right, bring on the hurt, bring on the pain.
That's the plan.
All right,
Not bad.
There is a chance. Not much of a chance.
That's a crit and a strike.
I needed an exceptionally good roll here.
Just a crit.
That's not an exceptionally good roll. So you definitely got him. Yeah, I'm only blocking 1.
Oh, that's my tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I kill you
Yes,
dead.
sir.
I kill you stone dead, and I also get a jump and a reposition.
Cool.
So I'm taking.
Well, you're taking this back
That's
point.
the plan.
Yeah, you're taking this back point, which is excellent for you. What comes first, the jump or the reposition?
The reposition.
Okay. Bunk.
Yeah, the reposition is on 1,
Yeah, just wanted to make sure.
and then we jump. There's also like a shove in here. No, there's 2 shoves in
I'm
here.
steadfast, so you'd only get
I
one
could do
shove in.
3 shoves.
Good grief. I mean,
But-
you did get your full tree, so.
The problem is the shoves are all after the reposition, so they'd be going this way.
I mean,
Congrats, you're in this box now.
there we go. Yeah, so you take that point back. You do have a flow of the force
I
trigger?
do, and I could use it to put a body on that center point and like tie it on the same elevation, but I think I'd much rather have this guy. Yeah, we'll have the 501st hit this ingress point.
Get him on the elevation.
Yeah, as far away from being shot as possible.
And you're going to score 3 of all this.
I shall.
Yeah. No, I'm in a really rough place here. So let's see what I can do. Priority is going to be the center.
Which you do have.
That's good for me. And we're going to reserve Phil and hope for the best.
Mace Windu!
All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Well, we're going to get the ARFs to move here. And we're going to get this ARF right down here. And then Mr. Mace is going to get his butt over to here.
And then not care because she's wounded. Gets to just do his full advance.
And this is going to put 2 bodies on this point over here, which is excellent for me. All right. We're going to spend a force, and we're going to throw 8 dice into Luminara.
Okay. Oh, phenomenal defense roll.
Yeah, you always get those phenomenal ones when you need them.
Yep.
I'm adding 3 crits to my...
Okay. So my total here is going to be a total of 4 blocks with a crit to strike and strike to fail.
3 go through.
Okay.
So you kept her alive.
Let's go.
I needed 1 more success to take her down. So what we're going to do is... I think I'm going to do 4 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And we're going to strain you and expose you.
That seems very fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of sets her up for a perfect kill from basically anybody.
Yeah, I think that is what we're going to do. And then we're going to switch over to Jedi Master side. And I'm going to take this point because I got 2 healthy bodies on it.
Yep.
So I'll score 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'll get some momentum.
All right.
Okay. All right. What do we got? That is that's your back point, so you're scoring 2 no matter what. And you got Ahsoka or you got Anakin.
Yeah, it's a real thinker.
All right, so Anakin coming out of reserve.
Yes, he's got an interesting activation because of those 3 shoves.
Yeah, no, I stand by those shoves. I like those shoves a
So we're
lot.
starting with a move action.
Okay.
Which does not put him into engagement with...
No, he shouldn't be because we've checked this a couple times, yeah.
and I don't believe that with a jump he can hit that far ingress point because this is a very wide...
No, you would not be able to.
But I do think we need to jump.
Okay.
So we're going to spend 2 whole force for a jump.
Putting you down to 2, which means no double tap. Which is actually a big deal for me.
Yeah. Do we do this or do we do the ranged attack first? I think it's better to do the ranged attack first.
Okay, so you're going to range attack me and then...
instead of the jump.
Hold on to the... Man, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you're right. You're right.
I shouldn't have. If I hadn't said anything, I would have had a great turn.
So this is Gemso, Force Crush going into Crosshair.
Yes, sir. All right, I see a crit from your expertise there.
Yeah.
So 5 with a... Okay.
Oh my. What is that?
I'm going to block 3. I'm going to turn a crit to a strike, and I'm going to recover. So you're going to get 2 through.
Okay. Which is going to be
And
5 damage.
Hey, look, I have protection and steadfast.
Yeah, I needed 1 more expertise.
So I will take 4 damage.
Yep.
And I guess is there any? Oh no, because you didn't get to the
No,
strain.
I needed 1 more. One more expertise.
One more
in order
expertise to
get
hit the shove. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would have been big for you.
Which is real unfortunate because that's been both actions now.
Yeah, that was both actions now, and you at this point you have to decide: are you double tapping into crosshair?
I can't. I'm not engaged.
Does it have to be a?
The second one has to be a melee attack.
Ooh.
Yep.
I did not realize that. Okay. Well, you got force for a jump. Is it worth spending a force on a jump?
I don't think so. He doesn't get anywhere with it.
Yeah, no, that's very true. All right. So unfortunately, we've just seen when Anakin has a down.
Those
a down
3
activation.
shoves were a wild thing to him, but I do
Yeah.
still score 2.
You do still score 2, which is still good for you. Yeah. All right, because that puts you at 3. All right, I have chances here.
Yeah.
That is going to be, well, I'm not getting to that point. That's the back point there.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to rely on scoring 2. So we're going to pull Obi and use patience, put him into reserve, and we're going to go with Phil. But what we're going to do is we're going to recover 3 times. Yay!
Can you take that disarm off Ahsoka for me?
Nah. What we're going to do is we're just going to get down here and get engaged with Ahsoka.
Rude.
Just to mess her up a little bit there.
Rude.
Because now for her to really do anything of real value, she's going to have to do some jumpy jumps, which is excellent for me. All right, Phil is going to get rid of the pin, and he's just going to eat the strain. We're just going to get up here to get a second body up on this point here. So Phil will have taken 3 points of damage, and now I got to decide who I'm attacking. All right, after some deliberation, we're just going to do 5 shots into 5 dice into Lumi here.
Yep, she's got 6, but she's exposed.
Hey, that's actually not a bad roll from Mr. Guy right here. Wow. So 1 goes through.
Wow.
I mean 5 dice, right?
Yeah.
5 dice. So take a point of damage.
She's not dead.
She's not dead, but she's like one left.
Yeah.
And I mean she is still strained there.
Yeah.
But we'll take 2 points. Dunk, and I'll get some momentum for that. Priority point. It's going to be, that's good for you. You're
That's
scoring
great
2.
for me.
Yeah.
And I've got
Ahsoka. So now I think I've made it at this point where there is no way for Ahsoka to take a point back.
I don't think she can take a point back, but she can still do something on her way.
You can punish me a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got the double bodies on both points here, so
Yeah.
I'm doing okay there. And we both know that Obi-Wan's not going to be able to make it over there on his activation.
So we got some options.
Yep. All right, so race it triggers, and Anakin is just going to start working his way around.
Yep.
There we go.
And then Ahsoka, she's got jump number 1.
Oh, that's your... I don't think you're...
Right there.
Jump number 1. I don't think you can actually get up there from the first.
can.
All right, simplifying matters. Just
Yes, once I remembered about the concept of straight lines, we're going to jump.
Yep.
And then jump. Hit this ingress point and come down here.
Yes, sir.
This is where you get rid of your hunker, right? Right?
Obi-Wan.
What the heck?
So who's she punching?
Well, first it's a recover action to get rid of this stupid disarm. And now it's going to be a punch into, I think, Phil.
Phil?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be 5 dice either way, so.
It's 5 dice. Well, the ARFs have a hunker.
Yep.
Which
means it would be 5 dice.
Well, which can be used to screw me over with your advances and stuff. So yeah, we got 7 for you.
All right. That's a lot of expertise.
Yeah, those 4 expertise is crit.
Well, those crits will go through.
Okay. How about 2? Or you have steadfast, don't you?
I do not. Not on Phil.
From Mace.
Oh yeah, from Mace. Yeah.
So
that's
in
right.
that case, it's going to be a total of 2 damage because I can't shove you off.
Is that with protection?
That's with protection.
Okay.
I'm going to recover 1 damage off herself, and she's going to reposition.
I mean, she can go over there and start shoring up that position.
I think I'd rather keep her there, to to be honest with you.
That's fair,
It
too.
body blocks the ingress point for you, and it puts a body on there for later.
Okie dokie then. All right.
And that's going to be that. I'll score 2. I'll score 2, yeah.
Oh, that's not good for me. That one's been the priority a bunch.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, Obi-Wan is going to go 5-0 first hunting. So we're just going to get over here. And, but if I do this, Lumi gets to recover and makes her a pain to take on. No, I got to take on active bodies. I think that's what's happening here. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like you getting the flow of the Force here.
I'm flow of the Force no matter what you do, basically.
I know. But flow of the Force in Lumi just is more frustrating for me, I think. But I guess putting the 5-0 first onto a single activation remaining
That's fair.
feels really good here.
Especially now that I've just refreshed my deck.
Yeah, oh, geez, yeah. I can't forget about that. Yeah, so we'll stay on Ataru for this attack. So, and there we go.
Dang! Go 5-0 first.
Well, that's going to be a crit and a strike going through then.
I think they're still dead.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's 3 damage.
They're dead.
3 damage.
They tried on their way out, but they died.
There is a shove, so we're just going to shove you this way.
And then, thank you for calling it. Lumi's going to recover 2 damage in that strain.
Yep, and I guess I'll put the disarm on the 5-0 first as well.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's either that or just 1 point of damage.
Yep.
So, well, we'll just do that. And that is going to be that for Obi, and I'll score 2 on a momentum. And 2 momentum, actually.
Yeah, 2 momentum. Yeah, your momentum game's really catching up now.
Yeah, having you teed up for a whole bunch there, and the fact that like Lumi is still kind of teed up, the 2 12s are kind of teed up.
Yeah, like Lumi got that cool recover off, but she's still got 3 damage left on her.
You decided to keep the strain?
No, I got rid of the strain.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. I was going to say, it's like, that seems weird. But yeah, there we go. Priority points.
It's going to be mine!
I think that's number 6 in a row that we've seen that one. And, oh no, I think that's game.
Oh, I feel real good about this one.
Yeah, this might be where game sets in here. This is going to hurt a lot. And so Anakin just going to walk right over to here. I think, that's where you're able to get there.
Yep.
I mean, you were engaged with everyone as it was. So this is just extra gravy for you.
Yeah, and then we have got an 8 die attack once we flip back over to Gem. So going into Mace Windu.
Into Mr. Mace. Okay, I got 6 dice. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend the extra force on this, because I can only ever turn off 1 crit.
Yeah.
So the fun news for me, though, is I'm going to block 2. I'm going to turn a crit to a fail.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn a strike to a fail. So only 1 goes through.
And you die.
I still go down.
Yeah.
I still
Only 1 goes through, but I do 3 damage and kill you.
Yeah, because even protection is not. If you were only dealing 2 damage, then I'd be fine. But
I probably should have force jumped because now I'm refreshing force and not getting it back, but that's fine. But I wound you. I gain a momentum for that. And I won't move the circle token yet. That happens at the end.
But flow of the force.
But flow of the force happens right now, and
maybe get a 2/12 into a better position.
I'm going to take this 2/12 and have him dash and hit this ingress point.
Because if you can take out the ARF.
Yeah, because spend 3 force and do. I'm going to end this.
Yes, sir.
And do another 8 die attack. This time into the ARF.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, that's
rough for you.
That's 2 hits, 2 crits. My 2 crits go through?
Yeah, I'll block 2, and I have protection.
So take 4 after protection.
Yes, sir.
So I didn't double tap, but I did do a solid.
I mean, taking Mace down definitely helps you right there. Now I really do kind of wish I took Lumi down instead of the 5-0 first. Because, I mean, if I took Lumi down, this point would have still been mine, right?
Yep.
But anyway, you have the rest of...
I do, and I've just realized...
move your thing this way once.
I've just realized I could have taken the center point if I had been a little smarter on flow of the force.
Possibly. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, you would have had to get somebody else up onto the elevation
What I
as
could have done was had this guy dash instead of this guy.
Okay.
So then she dashes here, he dashes up to here, and then he dashes up to where she is right now.
I see what you're saying. Well, anyway, we'll let you get all your movement done, and we'll come. All right, I got a lot of work ahead of me here to try and to pull this one out. So let's see what we can do. Oh, good. The center point.
That's yours.
That's excellent for me. The ARFs, eh? All right, so this is the only real path we got. So defensive maneuver, the ARF, down to there. we'll move that hunker because they're going to hold on to it.
Yes, yeah, they'll lose it when they wake up, and then...
And then this one is going to wander over this way, like so. And we are going to start by shooting this ARF into that 212.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is going to be 7 dice into the 212.
Blocking 2.
Blocking 2, so it's just my expertise what I'm getting here. So crit and a strike. So that's a pin, 2 damage, and a shove.
Okay.
Which I'm not going to shove you because I have better shove angles over here. Yeah, so 7 more dice going in from the other one.
Yeah, slightly better block than that.
All right, I just need 2 successes.
Yeah. Well, I got a better block.
That's a lot of expertise. So thankfully, my 2 expertise is going to be the crits I need.
2 expertise. That's more.
Sorry. My 6 expertise. Wow. Jeez.
Expert.
So yeah, I'm gonna deal 3 points of damage to you.
Yeah, you're gonna take them down.
And I'm gonna shove you off the point.
Okay.
Down your ball.
Do you have a trigger off of?
Wait, no, I'm not gonna shove you off the point because I want to hold on to my momentum or my thing here. Hunker. That's what I want to hold on to.
You don't lose them because of Obi.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, there we go. You got Flow of the Force.
Yes, I'm going to recover 3 times on Lumi.
Okay. All right, and then I got some move actions. So we climb up here, and we're going to take this point.
Rude.
And this guy is going to climb up here and make sure I retain control of this point.
Yeah, because now you've got 2 people there to my...
Yeah, 2 to your Ahsoka.
Yep.
I've already given myself my momentum, and I'll score 3.
Yep.
2, 3. Yeah, because that was the priority point.
I thought the center was the prior.
Oh, maybe that was. Either way, I took the priority point.
So the priority point, yeah.
So there we go. It's still a game.
Yep.
All right, priority.
It's going to be...
Hey, it's a different point. It's the one you're controlling, though.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, so you are definitely within danger close range. I think I actually like that. That is really good for me. I think you want to reserve her, to be honest.
I think so, too. Like, she can kill Phil, but, like, what does that do for me?
Because the ARFs are still active on the point. So yeah.
Pop her in reserve. Peak because of Lumi.
212.
Yeah.
Which I think is better because you can get a 212 up there and take that center point back.
Oh, yes, I can. I can do a lot of things with the 212 right now.
I think actually you just won the game.
It's a good one for me, yeah.
Well, no, because I think what you do is you shoot the ARFs and then you just take the center point.
That sure is the plan.
Yep. So
we're gonna focus and we're gonna shoot the ARFs.
I'm sure glad I held on to the. I'm sure glad I held on to that hunker token. Yeah. Which ARF you shooting?
We're gonna start with this guy down here. He's gonna shoot this ARF over here.
All right. So I got 7 dice.
I focused first, so that brings me up to 8.
Yes, sir. 2 crits.
Fails.
But 2 crits.
And 3 expertise
you got 4 crits.
is... This is a crit, and then I add another crit, so 4 crits.
You got 4 crits. I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, you don't have crit mitigation?
Yep, that is your tree, I believe.
Yeah, so you're going to be pinned, shoved, exposed, and take 6.
Yep, Flow of the Force, a body onto the center point.
Oh, they already had damage on them.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yep, Flow of the Force, a guy onto the center point, and... ooh, yep, no, you got you to do your stuff first.
Well, what am I doing with Flow of the Force, honestly?
You move a 212 onto the center point, you win. Because you just got a momentum.
Yeah.
And you're currently scoring 2.
Yeah, we flow.
Or you're currently scoring. Yeah, you're scoring 3.
Yeah.
And that's game.
Yeah.
So
the other one still has a shoot, but like, what are we doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can kill Phil, maybe.
Let's kill Phil.
Yeah. Kill Phil.
8 dice for Phil.
All right. Yeah, look, you got Phil.
Maybe not.
So
we got 2 crits.
Can you do 3 points of damage in 2?
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
I can do 2 damage.
I guess Phil gets to live, and I got steadfast, so.
And protection, so you take 1 damage.
Yeah, so, yeah, there we go. But you still get the 212 onto the center point, and you still cap out the game.
Yeah.
And just like that, the game comes to an end. I want to say that was a pretty good fight there.
There was a lot of back and forth.
I think I forgot to give myself momentum for not putting it back onto my side.
I think so too, but still.
It's still relatively tight. The 212th was it was a great pull for you.
Yes.
I think if you hadn't pulled the 212th, I was hoping for either like Lumi or Barris.
Barris would have also been a rough activation for sure.
Yeah, and I think either of those would have been a lot better for me, would have kept me in the game, mostly because I think either of them are only scoring one additional point at best.
For sure.
But yeah, you getting the priority point being the one that you needed it to be, and then you just picking up an extra point was just, that was just perfect for you.
Yeah, I got real lucky with the prio sometimes.
Yeah, no,
Quite a few times actually.
This one being priority for so long, and I just couldn't get over there. And I had a very slow start to this game.
For sure.
My mace coming up and doing nothing, and then just getting shoved into oblivion down there.
Yeah, shoved down to oblivion, pinned, exposed. It was real rough for him.
It was.
Yeah, I started off real strong with the attrition, and then you spent the end of Struggle 1 and most of Struggle 2 just teeing me up. And then once you started knocking me down, those recovers really messed you up.
They did, and I knew they were coming. I did know that they were coming, and it's one of those things I just had to deal with it. And I mean, I still kind of stand by my strategy. I think it did a lot of work for me.
No, I super agree. And when you finally got that kill on Anakin and you sent him to oblivion, like that was huge. That was a game-changing thing. It made Anakin go from a terror to, does he just have a dead activation?
And I think something that actually really hurt me, I think Phil and Phil's clones hurt me in this game.
I think that they're very cute, and I think they have some really cool synergies, but I don't know. They weren't quite doing it for you today.
If that was Rex or Pawns, I think it would have been a lot better.
You know what? I'm with you there. The fact that he has to pay the Force to move someone else.
He doesn't move somebody else. Well, I guess with specialized making entrances.
Yeah, he defines his whole turn and then spends a Force to move someone, whereas Rex just goes, you, move, done.
Yeah, not only that, but Rex is giving a hunker, which Obi-Wan loves.
For sure.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, full disclosure, Rex was not played this game because I don't have Rex with me at the moment. Rex is in a different castle.
I offered to go back home and get him. But
yeah, no, that was okay. So like I think my weak links were Phil and Phil's clones. Although Phil's clone, they did have some good activations.
They certainly did.
Yeah, I don't want to say I lost because of them. I think what ended up happening here is that they did not play as great into the late game. Is what kind of happened here to me.
I think I might be with you on that, yeah.
And I think having Rex with, I'm always first kid and moving people around and just having in general a great 7-die attack.
For sure.
Would have really helped me on this one.
Real quick shout out to your standout team member, Crosshair.
I love Crosshair.
He kicked so much butt today. He crossed the board 3 times. He just did everything you needed him to do and more. What a legend today.
I love Crosshair. Crosshair is my secondary of choice for the batch. I absolutely love him.
Yeah, he definitely earned his pay today. What a game for him.
Yeah.
And I know there was a time where you were thinking about Shatterpointing him and didn't, and it was just like, he was so close to being a guy who activated like 4 or 5 times this game.
Who was that other Shatterpoint then?
I don't recall.
Oh, was it the ARFs maybe? I don't remember.
I don't remember, or maybe you debated someone else and went with him instead. Either way.
Maybe I did, yeah.
He did so much for you today.
Yeah, Crosshair was a definite MVP for me. Obi-Wan, unfortunately, wasn't a great pull for me today, but again, it came down to he came so friggin' late in my deck.
I don't think it was a strike against him, because when he did activate, he did meaningful things. He was still there. He was still helping.
He just came so late in the deck.
You didn't draw him when you wanted to, and that was really hurting him.
Yeah, and I'll say Anakin, I was able to mitigate a little bit, which was kind of nice.
Those 3 shoves into him with Crosshair continuing to be amazing was a really big thing, and it changed that entire corner of the table.
And then Lumi getting her friggin' walking over here, punching the clone.
I do harp on her for her force sprint only being a dash, but man, can she move when she wants to.
She can. I mean, she's probably on the weaker side of the Jedi these days, but she is still really good.
Well, hey, if you think that she's on the weaker side of the Jedi, I will fight you. Square up.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, she's still. Here's the thing. When I say weaker, she's still really good.
Yeah, there is something to be said about she is maybe on the weaker end of a group of really, really powerful people.
If anything, I think what really hurt me is I wasn't able to leverage Mace nearly as much as I wanted to in this game.
He had a really solid start, and then it was...
he didn't.
Well, no, he started off really strong. You were supporting him, moving him up the board, and then...
Then he failed to do any damage into Ahsoka.
Yep, and then the 212th just sent him to oblivion, pinned him, exposed him, and then from then on, he was in a really rough position.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what I probably should have done, like I brought him back here just because I didn't want him to be easy Anakin bait. I probably should have, with my supporting fire, just continued moving upwards.
I don't disagree, because you did have this really good line of sight blocking terrain here, and I didn't wind up getting Anakin for quite a bit, actually.
Although, having said that, I mean, Mace was able to go back and take this point and hold it for a good while.
He was, yeah.
But, I mean, it's neither here nor there. No, I definitely think that I ran out of gas with Phil's clones and Phil.
I agree.
I think that's where it really kind of boiled down to.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if these guys were the 501st and I was handing out strains, I would have felt a lot better about stuff.
Strain's so good.
Oh yeah, strain has become a very, very good condition.
Absolutely.
Now that expose is not nearly as prevalent. Man, I felt the lack of exposing in this game.
Right?
Yeah, the ARFs used to like just hand down expose like candy. Like not getting that now is. I mean, it's very important that they don't. Like that.
It's very important that they don't,
busted.
and it is still like the dash is kind of crazy. But it is a definitely very different experience than what they were before.
Yeah, even if I had Cody instead of Phil.
Sure.
Because Cody gets his jump and he's exposing people, right?
Yep.
And I think with where the game was going, I think I probably could have been taking advantage of his expose quite a bit.
I agree.
And
he could have been in a really good central position to draw range 3 to most things.
Yeah, and he's also a better damage dealer than Phil is, just in general, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I just didn't quite have my foot on the gas nearly as much as I needed to in this game. I will give them, I will say this, as we've established, Crosshair did great, ARFs did great, I think.
Yep.
I mean, surviving a punch from Anakin, always good in my book.
Absolutely.
Whereas your team was firing on all cylinders. Like your 212.
Anakin had a couple of slow activations, but he still got work done.
I think Ahsoka was probably your, maybe Barriss. Did Barriss make any attacks this game? Yeah, she did once into Mace.
She did like a passing attack into Mace. She attacked Phil as well in this amazing attack that allowed her to get onto a point and still not take it because you used that attack to move Phil.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I like Barriss.
Yeah, so I think
all her kit is just kind of a little too finicky to get going. But when she does get going, like that crit conversion on her attack is great.
Oh yeah, no, her attack conversion is fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? I think Ahsoka was actually the one who kind of did the least for you. She got pushed off the point relatively quickly, and she was very slow to activate.
Yeah.
So.
And then when she did reactivate, she went to the middle point and she didn't take it.
No.
She just kind of was there.
But you know what? Being on the center point did allow you to take it eventually, right?
And there is something definitely to be said about you kept me in engagement and she was still able to get up an elevation.
I mean, you had to spend force to do it, but with her being your last activation.
Yeah.
So.
There's something to be said about the fact that she could jump twice.
Yeah.
Like that was still useful.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. No, I think your team fired a little bit harder than mine did, and I think Anakin and Luminara are solid combo there.
Yeah, I just think you needed your team to fire on the same amount of cylinders that Crosshair did.
I needed one more. Yeah, I think I needed one more person to do out of activation movement for my team.
I agree. I think that Rex is kind of a
Rex is just so good.
Rex is so good.
Yeah, Rex is just.
I think that me too. Like if I brought Rex instead of Barriss, I would just feel great. But
yeah, because I think I only we specialize in making entrances once this game.
Baby.
Yeah. Whereas if I had Rex, the two activations I got with Phil could have been Rex activations, and those would have been some dashes with some hunkers, which I would have been holding on to.
Yeah.
And just in general, I think it would have been better served there.
Yeah.
So yeah, well there we go. Anyway, great game. Had a lot of fun. Great back and forth. I almost pulled it back there,
almost,
which was great, but not quite. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Happy wargaming.